All right, guys, welcome to 2.9, day 2. This is the last thing we are going to cover for Unit 2, and you will have a test coming up, okay? We are skipping the project that's in your packet after this. So this is the last thing we are going to cover other than your review. All right. So 2.9, day 2, here's your warm-up. It's asking you to graph the equation. Notice this is a linear equation, y equals mx plus b. So this is your assignment that was from day 1. Here is your y-intercept, that's your b, so you're going to go there first, so you're going to cross the y at 6. Your slope is 3 over 1, okay, which, by the way, see how it's positive? It's the same as positive 3 over positive 1 or negative 3 over negative 1. Because a negative divided by negative is a positive. So know that these two are equivalent. So if I were to graph rise, so I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, positive 1, I'm going to go right 1. What if I had used this slope instead? See how it's negative 3, so you can go down 3, 1, 2, 3, negative 1, so you can go left 1. Notice I still have my straight line. And so, let me turn that around. There you have your graph, okay? And there is your warm-up for 2.9, day 2. Now, if in 2.9, day 2, today you are going to be able to solve systems of equations that involve conic equations, and we are doing it by graphing. So I do want you to have a straight edge, okay, to draw your lines and try to graph as best as you can. So let's take a look at example 1. Make sure you identify the shapes first. So what two shapes are you graphing? Now if you look at this equation, that is an ellipse equation. So your shape's going to be an oval, okay? This one is a linear. So this one's going to be a line. All right, let me move this down a little bit. Hope you guys can see it better. And let's focus on that. Let's look at our ellipse. Your H and your K. Remember, H goes with X, K goes with Y. So your center is 1, negative 2. So we're going to go to positive 1, negative 2. Your A is 3 and your B is 4. So since it's under X, we're going to go left 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to the right. Your B is 4, so up 4, 2, 3, 4. From the center, 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice this is a plus sign. And since that is a plus sign, we can go ahead and connect our vertices and our co-vertices. Make your graph as nice as you can. Do not be sloppy, okay? All right. Now we are going to graph our line, and that's all you have to do for that graph, for the ellipse. Systems means you have more than 2. So your B is at negative 5. Your slope is 1 over 1, so up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, or you can go down 1, left 1. See that? Use your straight edge to make your lines, or line. Okay. And if you notice, you have 2 intersections. What are those 2 intersections? Well, there's this point right here. This is where they're crossing. And that point, just kind of estimate where it is. It looks like 3.9 and negative 1.1. Okay, just kind of estimate. How about this intersection? Well, that intersection looks like negative 0.5, comma, and probably negative 5.1. Just kind of estimate, round it to the nearest tenth. That's all I need to see. So basically, you're looking for their intersections, and that's why they're called systems. So the x value and the y value will work for both of these equations. Example number 2. So what shapes are you graphing? Well, this one you have a circle, okay, and you have a line. Well, let's do the line in green. All right. So your circle, here's your H, here's your K, so your center is -1, -3. So go -1, -3. Your radius, r squared, is equal to 9, so r is equal to plus or minus 3. So you can go left 3, 1, 2, 3, right 3, 1, 2, 3, up 3, down 3. And so you have your shape that is a circle. Do the best you can with the shape, okay? Try to be neat. All right, so there you have your circle. Mine looks a little off, sorry, but I did my best. That's all I can ask of you guys too, okay? Your line, to solve for your line, you're going to subtract 2, so it looks like y equals mx plus b. There's your b's at -2. Your slope is -2 over 1, so down 2, right 1. You can also go, this here is the same as 2 over -1. These are the same. So I can go up 2, left as well, okay? Use your straight edge to draw your lines, or line. I keep saying lines, there's just one. And there you have your graphing. So, where are you crossing? Right here. That's -1, 0. And your intersection is right there, looks like 1.5 and -4.5. Okay? So write your intersections. Just estimate it based on what you see on your paper. Example 3, this is your turn, okay? All right. I'm going to use a pencil. What do you have? You have a hyperbola, and you also have a line. All right. Now notice your line right here is at -4, so we're going to cross the x-axis at -4. It's going to go up and down. So now let's do this one. How do you know it's a hyperbola? Because there's a minus between the two. Your center for your hyperbola is going to be -2, -1. Here's your h, here's your k. Remember, h goes with x. So -2, -1. Okay? A is 3, so you're going to go 3. 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3 to the right. Your B is 4, so up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. From there, it's a hyperbola, so you have to make your fundamental box. And there's my box. And I'm just going to do dashes. Some of you would do your dashes a little bit bigger. I'm just going to do the little dots. Okay? And then you're also going to make a sketch of your asymptote. Remember, corner to corner. Use your straight edge. Make it look nice. I'm going to do it in pencil. Okay? All right. You need to draw your asymptote and all that, so it kind of helps you. Notice how your y comes first, and since your y comes first, you're going to graph up and down. Something is not right. I think I went too far. Okay, it doesn't look symmetrical, so let me try again, because I think I messed up. Yes, I sure did. I went too far over here. It should be right here. So here's my dashes. My apologies, guys. It did not look symmetrical because your asymptote should always go through the center. There we go. I'm glad I did that in pencil. Okay, let me erase it really well. This is one of the best erasers ever. All right. Now let's draw our asymptote. My apologies. I knew it didn't look symmetrical, so it didn't look right. Now it goes through that center. See it? Okay, hyperbola. Here's your intercept. Here's your intercept. Graph your hyperbola using those lines as a guidance. And you can make it darker if you want, okay? So you can kind of actually see so the asymptote in that box is just to help you graph. And it goes on the other side, so there's your hyperbola. All right. So you got your green right here. Let me see if I can make it darker so you can see it better. And then there you have your hyperbola. So where are the 2 points these two are crossing? Right here and right here. Maybe I should do that in black. What is that point? Well, that one is at -4, exactly at -4, because this one's -4, and that looks like 3.9. And this one is -4 and -5.9. That looks good. And there's your intersection right there. Okay? And sometimes you might have two quadratics. Let's look at example 4. Your turn. So what do you have right here? We have a ellipse, and we also have a line. All right, so let's look at our ellipse. Your center is -2, 0, so -2, 0. Your A is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. From the center, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your B is 7, so up 7, down 7. And then connect my vertices and co-vertices. Let's see if I can do this as best as I can. There you go. All right, so there's my ellipse. Okay, now let's go ahead and graph my line. To graph your line, I'm going to add 1 to both sides because I want it in slope-intercept form. Okay, remember your slope here is -2 over 1 or 2 over -1. All right, so your B is 1, +1. Slope is -2, down 2 to the right 1, down 2 to the right 1, or you can go up 2 to the left 1. Your choice. All you really need is 2 points, but I like sometimes to do a little bit more just so I can get a prettier graph. Okay, so there's your line. All right, intersection right there. That looks like -2.9 comma, we'll say 6.7. Some of you will say 6.8, and that's fine. What is that point? That looks like 1.5 and -2.1. So there's your intersection for that one. Okay, so your assignment is 2.9 day 2. All right, good luck. You guys will do great.